All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is, a straight up energy reading. This is Venus and Sagittarius. Or Venus and Sagittarius, we could call it. It's a very open minded energy, free spirited, a little bit. It's a kind of a liberal, a liberating sort of energy, very inclusive, very open minded. Somebody attached to you is like that. You're like that. Everybody seems like that here. All right. It's adding to the. Well, it's a piece of the very positive energy that I picked up on for the month of December. Yeah, sure. Six of Wands just in the pre-shuffle. What do you want to tell my people about Venus in Sagittarius? Six of Wands, victory, crossed by the Death card. Victory where you normally wouldn't have seen it before. Open to new things, right? See some good in it. A lot of passion toward a lot. There's a lot here. There's a lot of yeses all over the place here. Yeah, forget the old way. Let's try the new way. Very open-minded, very much so. Book ending the Six of Wands, ladies and gentlemen, is the goat. The goat with its feet on fire a little bit. It's just a caution. It's not a dangerous energy of the devil or anything like that. Underneath it is three swords. That hurts a little bit, and underneath that is the Page of Wands. With all this open-mindedness, you have to be careful that you don't. You're not too inclusive. You're not too. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. I had the perfect word before I hit record, and then you hit record, like the word goes away. Use your discernment a little bit. A little bit. Okay, try to apply some discernment. Somebody attached to you isn't. They're not here to hear this reading. Somebody attached to you wants what they want, and they want it. Okay? It's someone who didn't want you before now does. And they only want you because they can't have you. All right? In this energy, that can happen. Be careful. I see it here. I mean, that might be the case for a few of you. For a few of you, this might play out as just on the surface energy anyway. We're going to go deeper, of course, but it might play out as the ex that you don't hear from for years and years and years, and the moment you get in a new relationship and you're suddenly happy, then they show up. It's that sort of energy. You definitely have a soul tie with somebody here that's coming back. They are. They've been much more open-minded than they were. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. First card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? Let's find what's. It just wants to flip out of the deck. It's the Justice reversed. Remember that. It's on top. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Something you thought you'd never get justice on, you do. Something you thought you wouldn't get a resolve on. Something you thought you'd never go for, you do. A type you thought you'd never go for, you do. Okay? Well, in the flip of that, somebody attached to you, hell's about to, if somebody said to you, when hell freezes over, we'll be together. Well, hell just froze over, and it's full of snowy owls. They love it. They'd love it if hell froze over. Snowy owls would move in. I mean, they don't want to live there now. It's too warm. All right, what comes after the cut? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Also, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say about this open-mindedness, open-heartedness, open-mindedness. It's all of it. It's all very open, and things you never thought of before suddenly sound good. Okay. I just want you to stop. Use your discernment. Stop. I'm not saying don't be with this person who wants to all of a sudden you're their flavor. It's just I think this may apply. The strongest energy that's coming in here is something you haven't considered. You might be here about a runner, or you might be here about a specific energy of some kind, but I don't control what comes in here. A person, a type, a soulmate. Someone is a soulmate that you never considered was a soulmate. Someone is your type that you never considered was your type. This is the energy where you give them a try, right? Never banged anybody with 3 dick chakras before. Well, what the hell? Venus is in Sagittarius. Let's give it a go. Okay, let's give it a go. I don't know what the third one's going to do, but, whatever. I don't know. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go here. Venus and Sagittarius. Open-minded, willing to try new things. Yeah, be willing to try new things, but keep your wits about you, okay? It's that devil that was in the pre-shuffle. It's not a bad devil. It's just in the surface energy. It just makes you lose your common sense a little bit, right? It's the devil it's the frequency of devil energy. It's actually a set of frequencies that make common sense just fly out the window, okay? All right, here we go. Police officers run into that frequency of devil energy all the time. I know I got a few of them to watch me. So I know you've pulled somebody over or talked to somebody where you just said to them, what the hell were you thinking? Right? That's that frequency. That's that band of frequency of devil. That's what happens. You know, you just lose your damn mind for a minute. It's just, be careful in this energy with this. We're in relation to people and love, all right? All right, let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to get a reading. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Lovejoy, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. When you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? This could be future influence for you. Let's see. Let's try to get to the bottom of this. I mean, I feel like I've told you all I need to tell you about that. All right? Someone you've never considered, whatever. That's fine. Just don't lose your common sense. Somebody else is losing their common sense. All right, I got 3 of Pentacles. That's a nice card, isn't it? It's the overall energy. What's fueling it? 10 Pentacles. Oh, we're running. Wow, we making a big jump here. What did I just get done saying? I've told you what I need to tell you. Be open-minded, be open-hearted, but don't lose your common sense. Don't do crazy, stupid. Stop for a minute. Question what you're doing for a moment. Okay, that's all. The person attached to you, we going from 0 to 60 in 1 second, from 3 Pentacles to 10 in a half a second. I mean, okay. And when we do that, we wind up out in the cold if we're not careful. All right, let's see where we go. I was hoping that was a devil under there, but I'll take the 5 of Pentacles. It worked, right? It's cold. I thought, oh, well, please let there be a devil. I'll look so cool. No, it's a fucking 5 of Pentacles, whatever. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's see where we go. Right here's the energy around your connection with somebody that you never suspected was a soulmate. Ha! Maybe. Or maybe. Or you didn't know how powerful it was. Or you didn't think they'd be back. You thought it was long dead. It could be any of that. Just catch my drift. That's all you got to do. Don't take me literally. I'm reading for thousands of people. Cut me some motherfucking slack, will you? Right here is the 3D energies around this energy, this main energy that's showing up for you here. Right here's your soul. Their soul, your soul. I don't know why I said your soul, so it's yours. It's not theirs. You're showing up here. Okay. Look at you showing up in the reading. That must be important for some reason. That's your soul right there. Right here's the hidden energy, the message from the universe to you. And it's often read with the energy or connection. And right here's the potential final outcome for you. I say potential because I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. And I'm going to try to keep my common sense about me throughout this whole reading. I got to swim in this energy. I will tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. I got to always, I say all the time, I have to swim in this energy to pull these readings. I'm swimming in this energy right now, and I find myself losing my common sense. And I could see how I could do something stupid, you know? Well, like, for example, look under a deck that I don't know what's there and hope it's something good, which could fuck up the whole thing. You know, I mean, that might have been a great card that contradicted everything I said. I don't know. You know, for a moment, I lost my mind. Okay. All right, let's go. Look at the 3 of Pentacles sideways. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, my ass. Energy around your connection with whoever this is. What is it? It's the sun. It's a yes card. Why is that here? Why is it coming up as a yes? It's the happiest card. You know, we often say that about the sun, right? I tend to look at this energy as more as of the inflamed, you need to see a doctor butthole. Okay? I mean, I think, do I want to say that you're happy because this book ends your soul, which is here. Do I want to say you're happy that this is a soulmate? I'm not sure. I think when you find out about that, when you figure out that this person is a soulmate, or this person, this old soulmate that you knew was a soulmate returns, I think then you get happy. There's a surge of happiness. You get excited for a moment. Like a child that's just been told, we are definitely going to Disney World. That excitement that runs through, right? And I don't know. I have no idea. It's there. It feels you're very excited. Okay. One person is anyway. I'm assuming it's you. Could be this lunatic you're attached to who goes from 3 pentacles to 10 pentacles. You know, my God, we're just going out for some pizza and coffee. What the hell you doing? Now we got a dog and 2 cars. What the hell? Yeah, look, man, long term. They're talking long term. You're out for pizza and coffee. We'll just take it easy, all right? Yeah, if you're building a new house, it's good to build it on a solid structure, but when they just lay the concrete slab, you don't start showing up with your stuff. Okay, where's the living room going to go? Is it where this chalk line is? Because I could put my couches over here, I think. You know, I mean, what the fuck? Fucking lunatic. A little bit emotionally immature. They're moving a little too fast. All right, look at this. Look at backing up everything I said. I read the energy first, and I throw the cards. This is crazy town energy. All right. Okay, let's go. All right, 3D energies around. I'll tell you, if you are a cop, you should get a YouTube channel. The body cams that you get, footage that you get during this time period of idiots, it'll make you a fortune. I'll tell you what. All right. I can only imagine the stupid shit people are going to be doing. You thought now was the right time to take a jet ski out? Really? My favorites are the water police in Florida. They're great. The shit that they run into, I swear to God. Anyway, you don't fuck with the water police, by the way. If you ever go to Florida, you do not want to fuck with them. Okay. They will take you in just because they don't like you, just for the fucking fun of it. Good for them, too. I applaud that. Somebody being a dick to them, good, go for it. 3D energies around this person. The moon. There's a lot of hidden feelings that are coming to the surface. A lot of things about this person are coming to the surface. Hidden feelings, hidden things they've always wanted to do. It's somebody who's taking a look at the things they're afraid of and maybe wanting to try them, because I've got an affirmative over here. Now, your soul is here. This is interesting because I Freudian slipped it. I said your soul. Let's see. Usually it would be theirs, but not this time. 8 of Wands. I think, I'm going to read it this way. It may alter a bit when I clarify it, in an effort to be honest here. But I think pardon the hocus pocus, I think the universe has been trying to tell you for a long fucking time that either this person's coming back or that they're a soulmate. And I don't think you've wanted to listen. I think you shut it down. I do. I think now you can't. I think the moon is bright enough over here that you can see the forest for the trees. If you catch my drift here. With a card you're looking at where you can see some tree outlines. All right. We'll leave it. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I think it's been trying to tell you for a long time, and I don't think you wanted to hear it. None so blind as those who will not see. Right? This time, and at this moment, the King James version kind of works there. All right. Okay. Hidden energy message from the universe. It's red with the sun. The Knight of Swords. I knew it was going to be like a communication thing because I got communication here. These are both fast communication. This is fast. This all moves so fast. Everything's going to feel like it's going too fast for you. Your head's going to spin. My head's spinning right now. All of a sudden this person's back, or if they were already there the whole time, they're a soulmate. All of a sudden they're making you very happy and they didn't before. All of a sudden you're seeing the messages that you've been trying or at least a little bit, that the universe has been trying to show you this all along. Usually in these situations it shows you through coincidences or little happenstance things that sort of happen. I don't know. Things you see on TV, a theme on TV that is you and this person. Watch how it plays out. The whole thing is for you. You know? All right. On some level anyway. Potential final outcome. Red with the moon. Can I take a peek? Oh, fucking hell. Why? Your final outcome. Well, I said the word in the beginning. I said liberating. It is. I said this just sums up almost the pre-shuffle, but I've attached a Y to it, and I don't know. I think I feel like you give it a pass, or I feel like you might do something stupid and you end up by yourself here. There's part of that. So look, it's like this. There's thousands of people watching. So what happens to the energy is it splits off, and think of it like a tree. It's got a bunch of branches. You got the trunk, which is the main story. Then you've got big branches that come off of it with a story, and off of those big branches are tiny little branches, and off of those are tinier little. You see what I'm saying? So for a few of you watching, for a couple of you, you give this a pass. But you do it because of that devil energy, okay? Because of you lose your common sense for a moment. You do something incredibly stupid, all right? But for the rest of you here, I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know how to find a word, the words for that, other than this is all very liberating for you. It feels really good. It could be an energy where you and this person get together, and it's like a release of energy, a release of tension. If this is somebody you've had that kind of tension with, this can be a real release. I don't know. There's 1,000 ways this could play out. Let's take it for a ride. Let's take the reading for a ride. Let's clarify it. Let's see where we go. We ready? Oh Jesus, the damn bird's asleep. For God's sake. He gotten too used to you guys over the years. He used to be more animated. Now, new people don't even know I have a bird here because he's so quiet. He comes in here to sleep. What the hell? All right. Well, he is old. What the hell? Can't teach an old bird new tricks. I don't know. The sun. Why is the sun here? Let's clarify this. Let's take the reading for a ride here. Let's do it. Come on now. Why is the sun here? Come on. I'm not going to have one of these readings where I spend all day shuffling. All right? I'm not going to do it. I'm telling the universe, not you. I'm not fucking around with this energy here. Let's go. All right, I'm trying to maintain my common sense. This is the case. I can't. It's tough. It's the King of Cups crossing this here. It's almost like somebody says, I don't know if it's you or them, somebody says, yeah, I do love them. Let's imagine this person's name was Ron or Ronnie. That can be either a guy or a girl. Ronnie, right? Ronnie, yeah, I do love Ronnie. Somebody says that. I don't know if you're Ronnie or they're Ron. I have no idea. Right? I don't know. What's on top? Temperance. These are beautiful fucking energies. It's unbelievable. This connection is unreal. Where the hell's it been? The common sense losing devil must have been surrounding it or something. Why's temperance here? The four of, you see what I'm saying? Can I pull a bad card? I can't. Is there a bad, I got nothing. I got 3 of wands would be the next card out. I can't go any further. I can go one more, I guess. Oh, the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of attraction here. I don't have a bad card to pull. In the context, even the Queen of Wands is good in this context. You're all in. Careful. A phrase I'll give you, well, it's related to friends usually. We could change the word friend to lovers in this case because this feels romantic. Okay? Fast lovers, maybe too fast. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Careful. Something about the speed of this in an afterthought makes you rethink it. And I think that's why this comes out here. It's very liberating. But I don't know. We're going to get there, I promise you. The moon, why is it here? Let's talk about the moon. There's been a lot hidden here. Oh, this is just, this leads to the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is right there. Somebody rushing it a little bit on date number 1. But this is just, everything it just all feels right. I said this is giddy. This is like a kid just been told to go in the Disney World or something. It literally, it has that kind of vibe to it. It's giddy. You're all in. All your chips. There you go. Okay. The moon. Poker chips, potato chips. I don't know. All of it. Take it all. Why's the moon here? Let's go. does move fast, though. It's all out of fast energy here. And here I get the third slowest energy in the tarot. The Six of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles again. Yeah, somebody going too fast. We've got somebody here attached to you. I'm just going to leave this as it is attached to them. I'm not going to talk about it in relation to this yet, but there's probably a tie-in somewhere. Somebody attached to you is finally, seeing some things and feeling some things they didn't feel before about themselves and about their life, and they are themselves feeling a little bit liberated and stuff like that. But it's all flowing pretty easy for this person. It's pretty effortless, which is making them kind of take too much of a long view. In other words, if we were walking down a path, it's one thing if it's during the middle of the day, bright sunlight. We can see a lot further where we're going, right? We're going down a path that's dimly lit by a moon. I mean, it's lit. It's a fairly well bright moon night, but it's not that far. Somebody's making decisions like they're walking in the broad daylight, and they're not. Okay? It's a bit of that. Which means somebody might liberate themselves from a marriage because they suddenly realize that they want you back. They might do something. Well, that would be common sense going away, wouldn't it? Before they even call you. We've had this type of energy before. It comes up all the time. In this soulmate cycle in particular, this is the fourth one I've been alive to study. And in this one, that happens a lot. I have at least 3 times I can recall giving a reading where I said somebody's leaving somebody without asking you first or even seeing if you're interested. So again, the way I'm describing the energy, take it as it resonates, just catch my drift. Somebody's walking like it's broad daylight, but it's not. They can't see that far ahead. But they're making decisions like they can. That's all I'm saying. What's on top? The 9 Swords. They're not giving a lot of effort. Again, 9's of the end in tarot. It's anxiety, but it's nonsense. Anything that makes them nervous about this, they cast off as fake nervousness, right? It's fake nerves. We'll invent our own thing. They got fake news out in the world. We'll call it fake nerves. It's fake nerves. That's what they're doing. They're fake nerving themselves. Why is the 9 Swords here? The 6 of Pentacles. I'm just going to go for it. I know what I'm doing. This is somebody who said, I get this all the time. I see people like this all the time. This is somebody who says they know what they're doing, and you know damn well they don't. And it all ties back to that devil, the common sense eating devil from the pre-shuffle. And even I'm having a hard time with it, swimming in this energy. I hear you. All right, let's go. I mean, I might have lost my mind common sense-wise. I mentioned the Florida Water Police. I'm not even in a boat. They might come get me just for doing that. You got plumbing in the house? Yeah. Okay, good enough. Come with us. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. 8 of Wands. Why is it here? Oh my God. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. So this is you. 8 of Wands. You think things are going very fast. I get that here. But here I get the signs have been there for a while. The universe has been talking and talking and talking to you, and I don't think you heard it in regard to this person. I don't think you did. So a lot of energy tends to build up when that happens. And here's a picture of it. If you like, it's the Ace of Cups. There's the energy that's built up. And what happens when we overfill a cup? It spills over, doesn't it? What's on top? Death card. I mean, my God. Why is that here? The 10 Swords, yeah. This is crazy to say. It happens. So I'm just going to say it. I think this is all happening because the messages from the universe have stopped. It's all done. It's all done. It's all done trying to show you who this soulmate is or show them or show you. I don't know who. Your soul came in here, right? It's all done. And sometimes we notice things when all the noise around us goes silent. So that's what's going on right now. It's taking it away. We notice things through deduction, right? things you take away things, and whatever remains, that sort of a thing. It's sort of what's going on. Energetically, it's being taken away. You and somebody, either you or this person, noticed the loss of it. And in noticing the loss of it, you notice that it was there. And instantly it comes back. We have a very powerful connection here. I don't know if anybody noticed, but this is tied to your soul. This is them. You guys are the sun and the moon, but in this particular connection, most of you watching are the DM. Most of you have been a runner in some capacity in this particular connection. That's why I say I don't think this is here. This is who you think it is. I think you're here at my reading for a reason, like I tell you in the intro all the time. If you find my channel, you find it for a reason. I said that about myself a long time ago when I first got here to YouTube. I said, people come into my life, there isn't anybody that hasn't crossed my path that hasn't been for a reason or of some kind. So they stay as long as they're needed within the energy, and then they go. I'm like some sort of energetic repair shop or something. I mean, I don't know. We keep your car till it's fixed and then it goes, sort of a thing. This is an interesting connection. I don't know. You're more the masculine side of this particular connection. Whatever it is, the universe has stopped giving you messages about it. And I think it's either jarred this energy loose in doing that, their feminine energy has come up, or you just noticed it, one or the other. I can't really say. There's too many people watching. Either way, you've got something that makes you feel really good here. It makes you feel free, makes you feel nice. All right, okay. I got the Who's I'm Free ringing in my head here. I love that song. Okay, here we go. Knight of Swords. Let's talk about it. So this connection's being noticed through its elimination. Right? And that happens a lot in life. If you think about 3D energies, right, in real life kind of things, sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone. So a lot of times we do learn the importance of something through its elimination. This is just happening on an energetic level, that's all. That's nice. It's fucking cool as shit, man. This is a crazy reading. I love these. I am so glad. I tell you, I wouldn't still be doing this channel if all I got was the usual boring crap. I'm glad the universe sends me this stuff. I love it. Now, does this mean all of a sudden you're the DM? And no, this just for this one connection. You flip-flop all the time in different connections you're in. Right? Think about you and your friend Ronnie. You and your friend Ronnie, maybe you're more the emotional one and all of that kind of stuff. But you and Janelle, well, you and Janelle, you're the one who makes all the decisions. You decide where you're going. You're this. Again, we're different energies and different people. Our connections all sort of flip-flop. So this particular connection, you may not have noticed it because you're the DM in it. And the DMs in this cycle, because it's Cancerian themed, seem to only want to notice what they want. They want it their way. They're the Burger Kings, right? You've been a bit of a Burger King in relation to this person. You're not as bad as the usual. You're not coming up as King of Wands or anything. It's just masculine energy versus versus feminine energy. That's all. Let's see where we go. Positive versus negative. Polarities is what we're talking about here. All right, here we go. Knight of Swords. Well, he's carrying sort of a little Ace of Swords there. There's an Ace of Swords, the buck knife version. There's an Ace of Swords. It's like you don't even wait for more information. That's what I'm saying. This is all tied to this. We keep going back to that devil, that common sense eating devil. You don't even want more information. I got everything. I know everything I need to know. No, you don't. Okay, you don't. And I think they probably think the same thing. All right, what's on top here? You just go right for it. That's it. That's all I need to know. I'm attracted. Boom. That's it. Boom. We going from 0 to 60 here in no time. Both sides are in their own way. All right? Both sides in their own way. Okay, because this is a message for you. Now, it could just as easily be, I could be reading this, that this is more about this person who's going from three pentacles to 10 pentacles super fast. Yeah, I get it. But, okay. But it just seems like it's all moving very fast. You might want to try to slow it down and get as much information as you can. How do you slow this down? You ask a bunch of questions. You question it, okay? Well, what's going on in your life? I mean, when did you figure this? When did you know, play 20 questions with it. That's all. Why is that here? The King of Pentacles. What's the bridge? I'm going to get all the messages for you I can. 5 of Swords. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Well, this right here, these are bookends. This is self-sabotage. This is a bittersweet victory. If you don't get all the information, you're just flying. Partial information is dangerous. All right? If you don't give somebody a chance, in the wrong context, if you don't give somebody a chance to finish their sentence or don't know the context of a sentence, well, then you're in big trouble, right? I mean, that's a problem we're having on the internet with all these like AI deep fake things. Now, whenever we put up a YouTube video, they ask us if we're altering content. Are we doing this, that, and the other thing? Because you can make anybody say anything. You know, you really can't. It's a bit of this here. This is a bit of partial information. You're working on a lot of assumptions here. Be careful about that. Be careful you assume you know what's going on and we're all set here. You've got to ask this person lots of questions. Okay? That's fine. That's the message to you from the universe. It is a good thing. It's all very positive. It's all very nice. Just don't lose common sense. That's all. Rushing into anything and you'll wind into trouble. You know. All right, here we go. Let's see where we go here. You get people sometimes that don't test drive a car. They just read all about it. They find out that it's a car I want. I love these cars. I want that car. I'm a big fan of that car, right? And you read all about it. You read it's a good car. You read the car and driver stuff. You just go and buy it. You don't even test drive it, without realizing that you may not like the way it rides. You might not be comfortable in it. It might not be for you. You know, it could be like that. Let's see where we go here. Why's the 9 of Pentacles here? Final outcome from my people. What is it? It ties to this. It ties to the, oh, God, it's unreal. Ace of Cups. New love. A new beginning in love. A very liberating feeling. I just have this, I just want to, background music here would be, oh, I mean, I'm surprised. The angel already came out. So, I mean, but, wow, what's on top here? Oh, I know what's coming. I know what's coming. It's the 4 of Cups. Why is that here? The 8 Wands. It's the end. What's the bridge? Yeah, the 3 Swords. It's the end of pain, the end of sadness, the end of things not happening, the end of things not moving. It's just the end of a lot of things. I got a new beginning in love set in the context. I've got a context of the Ace of Cups upright. I've got liberation from pain, from 3 Swords. I think what happened is, I'm gonna put it this way. All right. And again, don't take me literally, just catch my drift. But I think let's take the hypothetical that you didn't know that there was a soul connection here. Okay? It's fine. Or even if this is somebody that's been gone and is returning, I just have to pick one so my story doesn't get confusing. Okay? So you didn't know there was a soul connection here. You suddenly realize there is, and you're extremely happy, right? I talked about a kid going to Disney World happy, right? Well, the laws of physics still apply here. There's an equal and opposite reaction. So you find out if you're extremely happy about something, that leaves a hole on the other side. You were extremely sad without really knowing what you were sad about. There really wasn't any way to know. Now you have some kind of contrast. You could fix a lot of problems with this. You could fix a lot of pain with this connection. It is in its own way a little bit of a Mr. Fix-It energy, right? It's just the only bad thing that's come up is that common sense eating devil energy in the pre-shuffle, which is easy to defeat just by questioning it. That's all. And again, the only reason you would question it is because it's like I said, it applies to both of you. It is moon energy here. We can't really see that far up the path. So don't make plans too far out. Enjoy this for what it is. Enjoy it in the moment. If you set too many expectations on it, for where it's going. Oh, it's going all the way, baby. Yep, right there. I mean, you guys, you know, you finally figured out that you love each other and you make out one time and you're already, yep, we're going all the way. You know, you just chill. Roll it back a little bit, but that devil energy will make you want to do that. I'm not surprised this type of energy showed up, or this, you know. All right, where it's just like, yeah, whatever. I got it. I know where we're going. Okay, good for you. That makes one of us. All right, let's go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. This is an extremely liberating energy, but for not just positive reasons. It liberates you from a negative energy that you may not have even known was there, that held you back. It might have made you moody without realizing it. That's one way to phrase it. It might have made you not like certain things, or be a little bit more, just a pinch pessimistic, where you shoot some things down before trying, that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. Might have, on some level. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. We'll go pull some wicked voodoo on this. I love this. I want to pull some more in that common sense eating devil. I love that thing. All right. The energy's always fun. It would make for the best. If that energy's lingering around, there's going to be some great YouTube videos up in December. You'll want to search for stupid moments, things like that. All kinds of things. People are going to lose their minds. Long enough to be filmed. Ah, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, here we go. The cards from the bottom. Final message to you. 9 Wands, 3 Cups, Hangman, and the Queen of Wands. I love it. These are red, center, left, right. The Queen of Wands. I got to see what's under the Queen of Wands before we get. Look, this is all just fun. I'm just telling you right now, have fun with this energy. This energy, there's a slogan from a donut company here in the U.S., Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin', right? That kind of a thing. This connection runs on fun. All right, the fun is the coffee that runs this fucking, and donuts that run this fucking connection. I figured I'd keep it donut related since we started talking about the police. So either way, anyway, keep it fun, keep it light. That's the secret to this. If you do that, it just keeps rolling along. It really does. The emotions flow, the conversation flows, etc., etc. But I'm going to clarify this. I am, because I've got these other 2 cards to contend with here. I'm going to clarify the Hangman, because it's a bit of a stopped energy, which tells me that this connection has a defined stopping point. Now, it doesn't mean it ends. It just means that it can only go so far until something needs to change, until you have to change direction with it. Let's just see what it says. I'm going to clarify the Hangman. Not everybody goes to the extended. I don't hold my readings hostage, so I'm going to clarify that. I'm curious anyway. Oh, yeah. See, it's what I said. Look, I don't make this stuff up. It's what I said. You know, I mean, it's death card. It's crossed by it. Whoa, look at that whole deck came out. It's crossed by the death card. There's a defined moment of stop here. You hit a wall with something. All the fun in the world drives the emotion and gets it fired up. But there's a point where you hit a wall. It is ultimately a connection that is a dead-end road. But at the end of that dead-end road is just a little fence you have to hop over, and then you can keep going somewhere in some other direction for a while. It's sort of a bit of that. I don't know what that is, but the Magician, and why is that here? The Knight of Wands. And what's the bridge? The 9 of Cups. What this is basically saying is the magic of this connection. The magic of it lies in its brevity, lies in the fact that, I'm not even saying, look, I'm just being honest. You don't want me to make shit up. The magic of this connection, the real learning and transformation, but I mean just the pure magic of it, the karma of it, if you will, lies in its brevity. It moves very fast, right? And within that context is a lot of happiness, is a lot of emotional fulfillment. You can, the death card says, and let me make sure, oh yeah, look who's here, the devil. There is, again, Yeah, you can take it further if you want to, but it does show a stopping point here. It does show a point where you reach the end of a dead-end road. With the crossroads, it's everything I said. There's a soul contract here. This is part of a soul contract. It's why do you think the universe has been trying to get your attention about it, right? Finally gave up, but sold your debt to some other company somewhere down the line. They're going to try and collect it later, but it turns out they don't have to. But there is a definite stop here, and there's that dead-end road. If you want to, you can take it further, but you'll need to make some adjustments. You'll need to make some adjustments on perspective. You'll need to have another conversation at that point that maybe isn't as much fun, okay? But the fun portion of it is what makes this so memorable, is what makes this so special and cool, whatever this connection is. For a while, this is a lot of fun. You're just being warned that there's a stopping point. Don't plan too far out. Don't plan any further out than the moon will let you see on this path, okay? That's your reading. If you want the extended, there's a couple of links at the top of the description. I want it. This is very interesting. I like this. That's it. That's your reading. Good luck.